Alrighty guys, what is up? Baron Fan Gaming here. Let's continue on with Jade Empire. We are in the Spirit Realm. Let's get this thing rolling once again. Oh no, we actually have to fight a lot of these guys. Oh my lord, with traction. I think this is one of my least favorite sections in the game, namely because all you do is fight spirits. You don't even get to use your weapons really, from what I remember. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've done this part. Oh, heck. I didn't even think of that.
Your master betrayed you, as he once betrayed his brother. A revenge years in the planning.
Oof.
Focus. Sleeping tiger.
Come out.
Temple. Focus. Sleeping tiger.
Get him.
He trained you to fight a tyrant, but with a flaw. He wanted you vulnerable in your moment of triumph.
Focus.
I had to say, like, oh my goodness.
Temple. Focus.
I had to say, like, game villains. Master Lee's probably one of the best. Him just planning everything out is just such a good plot device.
Hands reassembled. He will consume my power, but all is not lost. Seek my light.
Sleeping tiger.
Oh, I leveled up too. Sick. Oh, look at how far this dude is.
Focus. Sleeping tiger.
Oh, heck. He's not going down easy.
Temple. Sleeping tiger.
Oh, what the heck? Damn.
The master claims the throne and my power. He will rule as a god unless he is stopped.
Oh, he came out of the gates just swinging.
Sleeping tiger.
At least I'm instantly juicing him. That's very, very good.
You have done well, mortal, but your journey is far from over. Time grows short, and we must act quickly if we are to stop your Master Li.
You better explain what's going on right now.
Your master, Sun Li, the glorious strategist, betrayed you. He killed you to claim the power of the Emperor, my power, as his own. You are dead. I am the Water Dragon, immortal guardian of the path to the underworld. I shepherd the dead, leading them to my holy temple in Dirge, the gateway to the afterlife. But 20 years ago, the Emperor and his brothers attacked Dirge. They burned my temple, slew my servants, and defiled my body so the Emperor could claim my power. When Emperor Sun Hai fell, I reclaimed some of my power, enough to call your spirit here. But now I am fading once more. Sun Li consumes my energy.
Why would Master Li betray me? I think that's actually a very reasonable question.
Your former master has long desired power, to impose his will on the Empire. His plan took years to form, but the prize was too grand to let go to waste on his brother's madness. He consumes my essence to become a god, but he does not yet fully control his power. That is why I could bring you here, and why we can speak now. My strength wanes. We must act quickly. For you to fulfill your destiny, I must send you to Dirge now, while Sun Li struggles to control his newfound power.
Why would you not believe any of this? Master Li freaking chest punched you to oblivion. He planned all this. His lies have spanned years. You're sending me to Dirge. Why me? Yeah, it must have taken like decades.
The glorious strategist knows.
Up 2 decades. Hey, look at that.
Li has planned this for 20 years. When Dirge fell, He rescued you only because he believed you were a tool he could use. You will learn this and more, but we must move quickly. When he discovers what I have done, he will try to seal this realm and prevent me from sending you to Dirge.
What do you mean, why me? She's sending you there to
temple
save
at
you.
Dirge is defiled. I do not have the power to restore you to life, but I can send your spirit to Dirge, so you may cleanse the taint corrupting my holy sanctum. Ah! Hurry! If you restore the fountains of Dirge, I can restore you to life. If you do not, Master Li will become unstoppable. Seek out Abbot Song. He will help you. Restore the fountains of Dirge. Restore my power, and I will speak to you again.
Alrighty. We know what we must do, and I believe... Actually, no, I don't want to say anything about that yet. Never mind, scratch that. Leveled up. Hopefully we get our stats refilled. So I'm getting destroyed out here. We'll do more chi. 19 style points. Tempest. We should do Leaping Tiger. Leaping Tiger, I guess, has all the damage, huh? Maybe buff Jade Golem a little bit more. Alright, we'll save that last point. Hey, we did get healed. Good stuff. Oh, heck.
Double saber.
Rat Demon and Horse Demon, huh? Bring it on.
Double sabers.
Horse demons are the worst. They do so much damage because they explode. You have to hit them with weapons. You can't use your I don't think you can use your spirit powers. I keep forgetting. Because they take such long breaks. What's good, man?
This cannot be. Is it really possible? I sense the mark of the water dragon upon you. You have returned.
Are you Abbot Song?
I am the spirit of Abbot Song, slain many years ago by the glorious strategist. Before my death, I was the head of the Spirit Monk Order, your order.
So you're the leader of the Spirit Monks?
I am. I was. But I only led them to defeat and destruction. I failed in my duty to protect the water dragon, a duty I would one day have passed to you. You are a spirit monk, born here in Dirge and cleansed in the sacred fountains. You were an infant the day the Emperor and Sun Li attacked our monastery. I tried to save you from the slaughter, only to lose you to Li when he ripped you from the arms of your dying guardian.
Lee claimed he was the one who saved me. I guess my whole life has been a lie, actually.
I can only imagine what lies and distortions he told you about Dirge, your heritage, and his own role in events here. But now, you deserve to hear the truth. 30 years ago, the long drought struck the land. For a decade, crops withered and died. Starving people across the Empire demanded that something be done. Despite his position, Emperor Sun Hai could not alter the natural order. He demanded that his brother, the glorious strategist, concoct a plan to rectify this insult. Through Sun Li's cunning, the armies of the Emperor laid siege to the gates of Dirge. They came to seize the Water Dragon's power and her life-giving waters.
How did he defeat the Water Dragon?
The soldiers of the Imperial army swarmed over us, too many to count. My spirit monks fought bravely, but I knew the battle was lost. We were beaten. All around me, my fellow spirit monks were dying. I tried to hold the attackers at bay. Prince Kin attacked me, and then Master Li cut me down from behind. The Emperor ascended unopposed, but already Sun Li and Prince Kin plotted against him. The glorious strategist was not content to watch his brother come to power. Emperor Sun Hai, ruler of the Jade Empire, stepped beyond his station and slew the Water Dragon, claiming her power for his own. His brothers tried to strike him down, but they could not know he would be so strong. Infused with the Water Dragon's power, he was now unbelievably powerful. Sun Li escaped with his life, but he left his brother, Prince Kin, to suffer the Emperor's terrible vengeance. A spirit monk child still lived. He killed your guardian. Claiming his identity, no longer a servant of the Emperor, Li abandoned his fearsome armor to become the master you thought you knew. If you and the amulet were the key to defeating his brother, he might still claim that power. Li disappeared with you and the amulet, escaping the Emperor's retribution. With his newfound power, the Emperor, as a taunt to his traitorous brother, bound Kin's spirit to the armor Li had left behind. And Death's Hand was born.
You were the last of the spirit monks. Sun Li saw our attempt to save you as confirmation of your importance. He believed you were meant to restore what he helped steal.
He trained you to be an instrument of vengeance, an agent to succeed where he and Prince Kin had failed. But with your death, the Emperor is now invincible.
I defeated the Emperor, then Li betrayed me. I see why he is called the Glorious Strategist. Now he has a god's power.
And the glorious strategist has won. You were the last of the spirit monks. But now you are just a ghost like the rest of us. No one is left to oppose Sun Li.
The Water Dragon said you would help me. The Water Dragon will bring me back to life if I restore the fountains.
You spoke with the Water Dragon? Of course. Only she could guide your spirit to Dirge, while all others must wander the mortal world. I worried that our last hope had died with you, but now I see you have come to restore the fountains of Dirge. The first step in restoring the Water Dragon herself. As leader of the spirit monks in life, I am bound by honor and duty to aid you in this task. I swear I will not abandon you until the fountains of Dirge are restored.
I'm honored to have you with me then.
I can guide you here in Dirge, this lost home of yours. I know the monastery well, and will do everything in my power to help you restore the fountains.
Let's go ahead and get started then.
You are probably right. We must restore the Water Dragon's power before Sun Li gains full command of her powers.
Alrighty, awesome. Oh, every time. So let's see here. If you look at his support, recovers your chi, focus, and health. Avasong's attacks can damage spirits, and he uses a monk spade. That is insanely good to recover all 3 of your things at once. So you're basically getting double health regen if you want to use your spirit for healing and whatnot.
Though many dangerous beings dwell in Dirge, these monks and soldiers cannot harm you.
They couldn't harm me anyway.
The monks and soldiers who fell during the battle are trapped here in Dirge. Caught in a never-ending war, they fight, they fall, only to rise and fall again. Lee cut me down on the steps of the temple. My body fell and my spirit rose. Powerless, I fled toward the outer courtyard while the battle still raged. I wanted to see if you had escaped. Instead, I saw Lee take you, and I found myself trapped out here. The Emperor had sealed the gates behind me.
You ran like a coward, now you can't get back. I kind of want to say that.
My spirit cannot leave, Dirge. None of the spirits here can leave. For 20 years, I have been trapped in the outer courtyard, unable to pass through the gates. My hope is that the restoration of the fountain will allow the gates to open. Perhaps inside we can find a way to restore Dirge and free my brethren from this curse.
All I care about, honestly, all I care about is getting back to the land of the living.
Lee has trained you in his own image, selfish and oblivious to the suffering of others. Yet I know the water dragon believes in you, and I will not lose hope. Not now.
Alright, well then, carry on with your business, help me out. Stop yammering then.
There is no way through the gates. If we can restore...
Okay, fine. I wasn't sure that's what he was talking about. I mean, like, I don't know why, maybe because it's late at night, but this part just seems to have drawn on long enough. It's just constantly talking, but there's a lot of plot development, which is nice. What's up? Oh, okay. Oh, my lord, what the heck? Okay, hey man, you wanna back up for 2 seconds?
This is the end.
Yo, that betrayer has a lot of health, I'm not gonna lie. They all do, holy crap. I couldn't get out of the way, I was freaking stuck on some rocks. Okay, heck. Look how much health these guys have. Oh my lord, it's like fighting a Leviathan. Just unending, just a juggernaut. What the heck? These guys are jobbers. And look how much health they have. Oh my lord. You think that's enough scaling in this game? Holy crap. I'm not even trying to complain, I'm just baffled. Good thing Abbott's Song is here, because he's freaking... His support's amazing in this freaking game. It's obviously got to be the best in the game to restore all 3 of your stats. Hey look, these guys aren't even doing any damage. They just, they just take a lot of damage. Down you go, betrayer. Holy crap. Down you go. Come on. I don't think the Spirit Realm's too long, honestly, but I do remember it being a little bit of a chore to beat. Oh man. Well, that honestly wasn't me rolling there. I rolled left 3 times. That's because the controller was being funky.
Focus.
Bring it on. Probably shouldn't use all my focus now because I need probably to save them for the next fight. Uh-oh. She's cornered. My lord.
The guardian of this fountain is destroyed, and I weep for her. She was once one of our order, but lured by Lee's promises of wealth and power, she betrayed us.
The woman was once a spirit monk.
This thing is the corrupted spirit of Xiang Wu. During the attack, she and several other spirit monks betrayed us by tainting the holy fountains with human blood. Long before the attack, Lee sent spies to bribe some of our weaker members. When they tainted the fountains, the power sustaining us against the army vanished.
He never suspected anything.
We spirit monks are guided by honor and duty. These values are ingrained in us from birth. I never imagined one of our own could betray us. After the battle, the Emperor executed Xiang Wu and the others, and he used the power of the water dragon.
Man,
to bind
what
their
a cruel
spirits to the
fate.
fountains.
Sounded like they got what they deserved.
Their crime was terrible, but they did not deserve this fate. They suffered endless torment from which they could never escape. Such is the power of the binding.
How did he bind their spirits?
The binding is a sacred ritual of the spirit monks. We can draw on the power of the water dragon to bind a spirit to us. It is one of our tools for shepherding the dead. Even before Dirge was befouled, there were ghosts in the world. Some spirits would become lost in their journey here, or refuse to let go of the mortal world and go mad. If we found one of these restless ghosts, we could bind it to us and bring it to Dirge. Then we would release the spirit, so the water dragon could lead it into the afterlife.
I don't see why this is so bad.
The binding is a great gift from the water dragon, if used properly. But the power can be abused. The Emperor bound the traitors not to himself, but to a place. A spirit can never escape such a binding. It feels an inexorable pull, but it has nowhere to go. It feels a compulsion to obey, but is never given a command. The spirit twists and corrupts, and in its agony it goes mad. Binding a spirit to a place is a terrible crime for our order. The only thing worse is binding a living creature.
We combine living people too. Can you teach you to bind the living? I promise I wouldn't abuse that power.
Binding the living condemns them to a fate worse than death. It forces the subject to obey and robs them of their free will. As a spirit monk, you must never do such a thing. The ability to bind spirits comes from the essence of the water dragon inside you. You may not have the power now, but one day you will be able to call upon it when needed. But this is not the time for lessons or instruction. The Guardian is dead, but you must place the seal on the fountain for it to be fully restored.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and clear this fountain here. Then we can end this part. I only think there's like 2 or 3 fountains. We only got 1 down, so that's not too bad. Oh, look at that. I think there's more to explore, but...
The fountain is restored, and the gates to the inner courtyard have opened.
Oh, and we lost the seal. Perfect. Alright guys, thank you so much for your patience. This is a long part, namely because of all the plot, but this guy also talks a ton. Abbott's song. So hopefully that didn't get on your nerves too much. I hope that you guys are still appreciating the lore and whatnot of the game. Hopefully you enjoyed, guys. Thank you so much for your patience and tuning in. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.